Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Something Wicked. I am your host, Zenris, or as you may know me in the Discord as Daniel. And today, we're doing something a little bit different for the holidays. For our four consecutive shows of some of the nicer holiday themed things within the month of December. We are without our one of our co-hosts that was actually doing an episode today because one of Santa's elves is very busy delivering packages for the rest of the world since Santa needs a little bit of help. With that being said, I am here with one of my players from Legion, Melanie. Melanie, say hi.
Hi.
So today, I am going to do a little bit of DIY, do it yourself. We have a holiday themed game coming up where I will be playing a homicidal elf by the name of Fudge. And Fudge is very disgruntled and very upset with Santa for a lot of things that have happened.
What about
That's so bad.
Shh.
so,
I'm sorry. 6-year-old today.
It's okay. And as
As
you
I was
can
going
see,
to say, what a coincidence! I'm also playing a homicidal elf. I don't
wonderful.
have a name for her yet. It's probably going. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any ideas yet.
That's fine.
Mhm.
So, and as you can see, I am very comfortable. I hope that all of you are too. I'm in my Christmas pajamas, and I have my house slippers that say Papa Bear on them. I hope that you like them. And I'm gonna put these back on my feet because it's cold. So,
I am rocking the fuzzy cat sweaters.
oh, fuzzy
Fuzzy
cat.
cat socks. I tried to say slippers and sweaters at the same time, and
Well,
these are neither. They're fuzzy cat socks.
our editor is holding very closely to the chest. Then the little fuzzball cat Mochi. Oh,
Munchie.
and as you can see, we're going to be very naughty today. I have my holiday drink here with me with my little Christmas cup, and we're going to do some stuff. So, mm, we are doing a glitter beard. Um, few things that I want to go and show all of you. It was actually a lot. I've practiced this before, so I wanted to go and do this live with all of you. I acquired some brushes. I got these off of Amazon. A big old pack of brushes for $7. They were worth every single penny because I've been using them for makeup application for Vampire the Masquerade and things like that as well. And some of the things that you will need. If you have your brushes, I would like you to go and get something that's a little thin but nice and pointy so that you can get in between the hairs, and something a little bit bigger to go and apply to go and hit certain areas. But the piece of resistance,
I'm free now.
the glue.
I'm sorry.
We are using Elmer's washable school glue, disappearing purple. I learned this funny trick from wonderful drag queens and RuPaul's Drag Race. I use this for their eyebrows and for other applications to be able to go and kind of settle hair down to be able to go and paint on it. There will be some places that will go and say to use beard oil, which you might have to do if you have a very thick beard that's kind of long. The stick probably won't work. My beard is usually very neat, close to my face. So if you, for example, if you, my co-host Francisco, he will most likely would have to use beard oil. He's very much rocking the Santa beard, and if Santa was to do a glitter beard, he would use the oil as well. But
What happens if you have no beard?
if you have no beard, which is okay for all of our watchers who may, you know, that we are male, female, and everyone in the in between. If you want to do this beard with us, you can do it too because you just need your glue stick. And we can go and use that to go and form, and you're going to use your base of your cheeks to go and do that. As Melanie might just be trying today. So as you can see, they also have their brush and their glue stick.
I do.
And
I have a brush, and Sammy has a brush, and we both have
aha!
glue sticks.
So to avoid getting you mixing your glitters up too much, I have a little mixing bowl here with me that I'm going to be using today. That's kind of open in this area to allow me to get everything in there. So, a few things I want to show you since it's Christmas. I have a few colors. I have this lovely sparkling green. I have this beautiful silver. I have a little bit of gold, going to add a little bit of, you know, tinsel, I guess. And my favorite, red. So, with that being said, I if you're on our Discord, you could have seen the original, which was green and red. Today, we are going to do silver and gold to go and see how that looks. Or maybe some silver and red. We'll see how I feel once I get the silver applied. Yes, Madam Editor.
Uh, are you ever going to maybe branch out and go into edible glitter?
That will be on our OnlyFans section of what we do. And frankly, I don't give a fuck. Hit us up if that's something that you would like to go and see. I will paint my face up for you because it is the holidays that I am.
You
Children are
know,
watching.
at this point, I feel like we have enough potential OnlyFans content that we should just go ahead and start the OnlyFans.
Just go and stop messing around and kicking around it. So
Also,
we
um, I'm feeling maybe like a copycat, except I had already decided this. But
ooh, ooh,
Tell me the lids were on those.
It was. It
Oh my
was. I
god.
would cry. I would literally just break down right here on stream. These are my colors. I have white, which is actually very pretty and shiny, and then I
I
have gold
see.
and I have silver.
Wonderful. Oh, so hmm,
What
perhaps we're
colors
more
are you gonna pick,
of
Sammy?
a wintry elf this time around. So as you can see, I have my little prop glasses on, and we're going to go and start. So if you're following at home, we're going to go and take our glue stick. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, because I'm jumping the gun, let's go and get some of our glitter into the bowl. Open this up,
If you have long hair, I definitely suggest you do like I did and
tie it
put
up,
something up to keep it back.
Or you can
tie it
shave
up
your head. That is an
Or
option
you can
too.
shave your head. This
like
is the
I did.
option Neil chose to do.
Because Daniel just found out today that he is bald.
That is true.
You know, it took the confirmation of a 6-year-old to let him know, but
Melanie's child, Samantha, finally told me the truth after all these years that I am, in fact, bald. For
somebody
all of
had to
you,
break it to you.
for
And
all of you that are shocked in the stream, I'm so sorry, but this is who I am. So I am a big fan of going in sections because you don't want it to go and start to dry up on you. Now, in Melanie's case, if she's doing the beard, I would advise that she kind of do so for our day dums and everyone in between. There are nubs in your ear. As you can see, this little piece that kind of pops out right there, right? I want you to think of that as your starting line, right? So you can go and do a little line of the glue straight down from there. You feel the little nubs? So we'll go straight.
I have little
Mm.
nubs.
You do have little nubs, and we'll go straight from there. Now you see, I already have my beard cut, but if you do not happen to have facial hair, but you would like to do this with us, you're going to follow the nub, and you do a straight little line right across, and you just go straight down. We're going to do just a nice little even coat.
So are you attempting a thick coat or are you attempting a thin coat?
I I will actually do various layers because I have noticed that it's easier that way to go and get like a full nice cover. So here we go, and applying with my brush. As you can see, I get that nice and that little spot
And that beautiful duck face.
and that beautiful duck face. I am not pretty when I do my makeup, so just letting you all know if that's what you were expecting.
Is anybody pretty when they're doing makeup? I mean, come
Very
on.
true.
Very true.
And since you're using the purple, it's a really good little guideline of where you're gonna go. Okay, because it gives you a nice little purple difference on your skin. And we'll go. We'll tap in.
Mhm.
And we just boom, 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 boom. And I warn you, if you can, you want to probably go and be smart, like my counterpart has been, and she's using a some plastic wrap on her desk. My editor told me that I was not allowed to, that I had to commit.
Yeah, tips and tricks of having a 6-year-old is protect your surfaces with something, and I have cling wrap, and I have used painter's tape to tape it down so that it doesn't
Hey,
leave
so
residue on my
as you can
niceness.
see, we're already getting a nice little layer on there. It's starting to go and form up.
Looks gorgeous.
And thank you. And we're going to do a little line
Keep
right
on.
underneath the cheekbone. And it's okay if you don't see your cheekbone, you will feel it. And I don't want you to go all the way down your neck. I want you to just go all the way down to your jawline, okay? And do a little line. And remember, we're doing it in sections. And there's no need to rush. It takes a second, and it doesn't dry that fast. Then we as glitter hits my very, very expensive computer, and I fear for its life.
Let's see if I can do this with a headset on my head.
No worries.
Hmm.
And don't worry if you see that you're missing any spots.
We just lost
Oh,
the Daniel.
it's my show now.
This is strange.
Hmm.
Oh, Santa, don't play games.
Oh no,
There,
Melanie was about to take over the show.
It's my
as,
show now. Bye, Daniel.
oh, so as you can see, Melanie is doing a face application of it,
I
and
am, and it's not. I can feel it on my face, but I can't see it. That's for sure.
that's okay. So I actually don't do the part where I'm talking just yet because this is going to be a lot of me speaking, so it will actually start to fall off. So what I'll do is I'm going to move to the other side of my face. And again, following that little nub in your ear and allowing yourself to just do a little straight line and then going down.
So I have a question. Do you have any recommendations for how close to get to things like your eyes or your nose or your mouth?
I will put it to you this way. If you feel that you are a touchy, handsy, feely person that's going to constantly be rubbing their eyes, I
Like,
would go and say give yourself some breathing space. You can definitely go and because right now you're not using makeup glitter, you're using paper glitter. And believe it or not, everybody, there is a difference because
Yes.
the paper glitter sometimes it is little pieces of plastic, and if that gets in your eye, don't freak out. You can just wash it out with cold water.
Yep. It can scratch your cornea, so you do need to be careful.
But that's the reason why you don't freak out. You just go and you gently just go and flush it out with water. You don't rub it, nothing like that. You just do a nice little flush.
If you wanted to get it on your eyes like Melanie is doing and get it even closer than what Melanie is doing, they do sell glitter makeup.
They do.
It is far more expensive.
It is.
there's a reason why we are doing this version instead of the glitter makeup version.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
You know, Sammy, that is a fantastic idea. You brought a mirror. Give me that. The 6-year-old with the winning ideas here. Okay.
And as you can see, I'm doing a nice little application. We're not going to go all the way down the neck,
Hmm. So I can see
just
but
just to the jawline. And do you see that purple, everybody? That's starting to fill up there. So that's where I know that I'm going to apply to, okay? And you want to make sure that you get just enough. You can go heavy because a little bit of glue, it's completely non toxic and it is actually safe for skin contact because it is used for youngins.
so I have this mirror that Harley sent me. Look at that.
Oh, that's
Hey,
very pretty.
perfect.
It's a little compact mirror.
So Elmer glue is non-toxic,
Mm-hmm.
meaning your body can't process it, but it isn't harmful. The most it'll do is give you a stomach ache. If please don't eat your glue, but if
Don't eat your glue, everybody. Just because you can does not mean that you should.
So for the audience members, this is kind of a test for me to see what shows up on stream because my intention for this is for my elf costume. And if it doesn't show up on stream, then there's no point in me using it.
oh my god,
So
I
I'm
see the
going.
glitter. I see the glitter.
Can you see it?
Yes, when you were leaning the other way, I saw it in the light.
There it is. It's not a lot though,
You
but
gotta pack
it's
that
bright.
on. Maybe if
As
you
you can
did like
see,
a more colorful glitter.
Well, so this is the white, and I kind of thought that the white sparkled really nicely.
Mmm.
So maybe it's time to try some silver and gold.
silver and gold, silver and gold. So,
Oh my god,
Silver,
Daniel, you look like a
silver.
yeti's beard is on your face. Like this is what I
wonderful.
imagine a yeti to look like.
So, with your chin, just follow the all natural hair on your face. If you happen to have hair. If not, think of all the little gold tees that you've seen in cartoons and stuff like that. And that pretty much fits in just fine. And we're gonna go down the chin line, same across the jawline, just like we did with everything else. And don't worry, if it's a little bit thin in certain places, like it is here, I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, and then we're gonna hit it again with a little bit of glue, and we will go back to. Okay, there are no accidents when it comes to glitter. We will make
As
it work.
as far
And
as tips go, if oh wait, yeah, had to check if my mic was on. As far as tips go, if you are applying to your bare skin, what I'm finding is that once I applied a little bit of glue and then it started to dry, and then I applied some more, it applied more thickly the second time.
yep, that's what we're
Mm.
I
gonna be actually
actually
doing.
see purple on my face now because that's the color I have is the disappearing purple.
That is correct. We're gonna be doing a little bit of extra layering. Just a minute.
Will you be doing your mustache as well?
Oh yes.
Oh, fantastic. Oh my god, I can't stop looking at your disco ball beard.
It's
Oh,
going smoothly.
And and this is also fun if you just want to go on and do some disco stuff. I totally see how this could be a disco thing. As you can see, I got a little bit of a smidgen up here, but that's okay because just go and kind of scratch that off a little bit. And there we go.
oh god.
Oh wow, that applied a lot.
Now, for our friends that do have a mustache, you have to be very mindful because you're going to get this in your lip. So when you're doing this, use common sense, okay? We're going to just up, 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 go down, let it follow the curvature of your lip, the curvature of your lip.
Make sure your lips are dry for this part too, the next part
Hmm.
that's coming up.
Because if not, you're going to go and get glitter on your lips. It's going to happen to me because I lick my lips constantly. But that's okay. And my lips are deliciously lush.
Thank goodness this is non toxic.
I can already see glitter on your lips.
Oh, I can too, I assure you.
It also kind of looked like you were following the grain of where your hair, how your hair grows in.
Oh yeah, because if you don't, you will actually wind up fighting against the grain, just like if though you were shaving, and it will stand up. So it'll be a lot difficult to go and cover.
This
You just want
is like when you play D&D, Daniel, as an old man, as your old man wizard, I expect you to have this gray sparkly beard for him every
to. Oh,
time.
this is going to be Randolph's
Randolph has a sparkly glitter beard.
Yes. It
well,
looks like one of those Snapchat filters that you put on.
oh, it definitely does look a little bit like a Snapchat filter. As you can see, I've got a little bit in my lip there, but it's still following that curvature of my lip, so it doesn't look too unnatural.
Just filling in your Cupid's bow.
So we'll go and we'll let this settle for a second. And I didn't think it would look this pretty on camera. I'm actually gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of surprised at how shiny it looks, and I'm kind of loving it. So
Yes.
there's a little bit of spot there that we'll go and we'll fill up. Doo, doo, doo. And
Hmm.
remember, with that
Samantha,
there.
face the camera so we can see you, Sammy.
Hey, Sammy. How about you face the camera so they can see?
Oh,
Oh, that looks so good.
so if you guys have anyone like Sammy who would like to go and do this with you, please feel free to go and bring them in. This is a non-terrible episode of what we do in something wicked. We're just gonna have a little bit of fun with each other. Now, as you can see, there are little spots. I'm not happy about spots. I like coverage. So we're gonna put a little bit more glue,
Do a little bit of gold. But hey,
a little bit of glue, and we're gonna give that a little kiss.
Oh wow, the glue layered perfectly on that glitter. I was worried it would strip it away.
You gotta let it settle in, and I would advise anyone that's doing it, don't do this with your hands. If you
When
do it
I
with your hands,
when I did the white around my eyes first, and
Hmm.
then it started to dry a little bit, when I did the second layer of glue, it didn't take any of it off.
That's amazing.
And that actually that's what I was talking about with it going on a little bit more thickly the second time. I guess because it had something better to grip on.
mm-hmm,
Mm.
because it's all about traction. So you've gotten
Don't dip
quite a
it on
bit
your hand.
on.
Just touch it.
Oh, your beard looks so good.
Thank you. And oh, I think that's just gonna be part of what we're doing there.
Do
Got
you
a
have
little
a
spot there.
baby
Happy
wipe?
little
A
accents.
little baby wipe?
Oh, I'm not going to walk into my house to go get that.
I
That's
think you
gonna.
should. I think you should
Uh,
You
walk into
definitely should.
every single room along the way, too.
Be
allow me
proud,
just a moment
Daniel.
while when I desecrate my home. Everybody, give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Do you hear Sammy? She say, "This is your idea. Be proud of it."
Oh.
So, thoughts thoughts and ideas that I'm having for my own
Mm-hmm.
makeup test
Yes.
is the silver. Quit, please. The silver goes on very thickly, and the white does not.
Mm.
You can definitely see the silver a lot better,
Yes.
though.
I want to say the silver and the white look very similar shimmery wise,
Yeah.
but I can't really tell a huge difference by color.
And so, in real life, the silver, well, it's very silver.
Mm-hmm.
And the white is a lot more subtle, so that's why I thought I might like it better. And if I
Mm.
was doing this for real life, I probably would go for the white just because it's a lot more subtle than the silver actually is.
Right.
But being that this is for stream, what I want to be picked up by the camera, and that is my doorbell going off.
I think you have to go answer it now.
My child certainly is. I think it's, oh my goodness, it's FedEx.
Perfect.
Yes. So, anyway, so if I was doing this in real life, I would definitely go for the white because it's a lot more subtle.
Right.
But because I'm doing this for a stream and I want it to be picked up by the camera, I'm
Mm,
gonna go for the silver.
that makes sense.
For those of you
This
who have not done
is
theater,
this is
that's
more thinly applied silver, and it's kind of shimmering pretty nicely.
It is.
This is very thickly applied silver, and so is this.
I love the bit on the nose.
Do you
It,
like it on the
I
nose? Okay.
do.
I'm I'm debating for my makeup. Should I just do like a little bit on the tip of my nose, or should I?
Well, I think you would have to do more than just a tip. Like I think you would have to do like a larger oval. Um, but yes, I love that because it
Okay,
just looks like a snowflake just landed on your nose.
that's great.
so as you can see, starting to do another layer now as it's begun to dry.
Now,
And this one we're not going to do in sections. Yeah,
Daniel, you came back far too quickly. You did not walk into every room into your place.
I did not walk into every room. I walked straight into my bathroom, and my full bathroom. It looks like a dough. I killed a glitter goblin in it.
Fantastic.
So as you guys can see, I got a lot of purple on me now, right?
Yep.
There are reasons. We're just gonna do this, and we're gonna go and add another layer.
Can we see what your
Right.
glue stick looks like? Can you hold it up to the camera?
Lenny, you know the glue stick will never be the same after this.
I have two glue sticks. We are using this one, and this one will probably be for the real thing.
Fair.
So, what
No,
colors have you applied so far, Daniel?
just silver.
Just silver?
Hmm.
There's no blue in there?
No, that's actually the glue. The glue that I just put on for the second layer. And
Oh.
as I'm
It
doing that
looks
now,
very like blue purple.
Right?
hmm and as it begins to dry,
It's hey guys,
As it begins to dry, Daniel DC's in. It's my show.
it's
no,
Melanie's show.
Only my show.
Chill.
Okay.
Melanie, chill. So we'll just go and keep on adding. And as you can see, we're starting to cover up all that purple with a nice
It's
thick
here.
sheen of silver.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I wouldn't put another color over this, Daniel. I
Oh,
feel
we're
like,
not actually. What
oh,
we're gonna do, we're just gonna do a little bit of high.
ah. Now tell me, how are you highlighting your beard? Are you doing contouring? What are you doing?
Oh, actually, well, I when I do this and I think of an elf, I
Mm.
think of Christmas and I think of tinsel. So
Mm.
I'm gonna put just enough, just a little teensy weensy little bit of gold to give it just a little bit of color. You don't want to go crazy, guys. You just want to just just a little bit. Ba, 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 ba. And now that we've gotten a second layer on, you can tell how much thicker it is. You can see how much fuller it looks. And you just use a little makeup wipe. Again, for you theater kids out there, you know what theater makeup is like. Theater makeup is not what you would wear outside to the world. Theater makeup is what you want people to go and see from far, far away in the seats.
And typically, from working in a photo studio, whenever you have bright lights on you, it drains you.
It
So
does.
that is why you usually apply a shade darker or two shades darker. It's
That
just
is
so
correct.
it actually translates well.
So now that we've gotten this nice little sheen, I oh my poor glue stick. You can liberate your glue stick a little bit, which is what I'm going to do right now, so that because it will start to layer on everybody since you do that second layer. It'll layer on real bad. Then you're just going to use the makeup wipe to go and clean that up nice. We'll extend and just a little kiss, a little kiss, little kiss. And we're going to take that gold.
You know, Melanie, I really like the blue that's coming up from that glue stick.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
You
you
think I
should get
should
a
throw a
little.
little blue on?
Yeah.
I have dark blue and light blue.
What do you think, Sammy?
Which one do you
Oh,
think I should do? This one? Okay.
so as you can see now, there's a little bit of gold, just a little bit. And we go on.
Oh, that does
Okay,
look
let me
like
see your face.
tinsel. That's great.
Okay.
We're not going to overpower it, just enough to make it look like tinsel all across. So we got a little bit of gold, a little bit of gold, a little bit of gold.
That really does emulate a beard fantastic. You have to use this for Randolph now.
Oh, if I could only go and get one that I could like strap on and off, you know what I mean?
I'm
But
sorry, that laugh was not a proper ho ho ho. We'll need a proper
oh,
ho.
oh, oh, oh,
Ho
oh.
ho ho ho. Yes,
So
good.
in my case, I'm actually gonna kind of let it settle now because it needs a little bit of time to settle, and I will add just a little bit
Gently applied.
over here, and now it's just detail work. So since I'm sitting down and I'm not standing up, I'm not gonna do the whole entirety of my neck, but you get to see it. You can emote in it. You can also use a setting spray if you just so happen to go have a setting spray that you use for makeup. Something that I use for when I play Wagner. And when you apply that, you want to do that about 8 inches away from the face. As you apply, you go down in a little zigzag, and you just kind of let it settle into your face. And sometimes less is more. You don't want to keep on spraying it.
And get one that is
So
hydrating for your skin, something with olive oil or
that
some kind of coconut oil. That is super important.
so when you're thinking about little tidbits that you can go and add to a character.
Yes.
So I use my round rim glasses. These are the same glasses that I use for NPC, who is actually quite rude in in Legion. But you put them on, and then Christmas hat, not too big, but big enough to just kind of create a line, and we have our elf ears, which I'm still getting used to. They will follow the curvature of your ear, and you just kind of get that on so that there's a full little turn.
That was entirely too thick.
um,
So here's a question. Do you know what to do when you've applied it too thickly and you're like, no, no, take it off?
you can just take a wet nap, or I prefer a makeup remover, and just gently tap, tap to tap, and you loosen it up. Because this is, since it's water dilutable, a makeup remover does wonders with it. So here we are with our ears and our hat, ball to the side, and then we get to meet Fudge. Fudge at one time was a very treasured employee of the Fat Man, and things kind of went sideways. And there was an accident in the factory. Wasn't my fault, but then but it's never really anybody's fault when you work in slave conditions. And now all of a sudden,
Our lawyers have told us that we are not allowed to say that Santa has slave conditions.
oh, um, so that be, I it is an unsuitable workplace for elf like people like myself. It's very but as you can see, Fudge drinks from the naughty cup. Mm. So this is not the full getup. I actually have a little uniform that I'm going to be wearing. And as you can see, as I'm talking, one or two pieces might fall, and that's okay. But for the most part, it actually stays on pretty well because we've applied just enough glue. We didn't go too crazy.
Now,
We
with setting spray, how long can you expect this to last within not using setting spray?
If for what it is, I as an experiment, I actually left this on my face first time for a solid 3 hours. Did one or two little drops fall? Sure, because it's glitter. But for the most part, it stood on pretty well. Which Daniel will take a picture for prosperity. Oh, okay. Some of this here. Oh, there we go. No. So as you can see, we got pretty good coverage. Pretty good coverage. Um, with the phone, the lip looks good. Well,
I would recommend, Daniel, turning on your flashlight setting and shining that on your beard to get the full appreciation.
oh, that's true. Or you could just be dumb and get glitter all in your mouth like I just did because I used the dirty side of the knife. We were doing so well, and then we weren't.
It looks like Jack Frost has just visited you, Melanie.
Oh,
That's almost the intention.
Ah, perfect.
I think that this side of my face is a little bit more what I'm going for, where it's
Mhm.
just like highlighting like here and a little bit of my nose.
Yeah, I love it.
I think that's kind of what I'm going for. I have this is the side of my face where I discovered what happened to John.
Now we
so
know.
For our viewers out there, how you can see that we have completed, cleaned up our lip a little bit. Melanie, how are you looking?
I think I've landed on something that I'm gonna do.
Hmm.
This is a mixture of silver and there's silver as a base kind of all over,
Hmm.
and then there's a little bit of gold here and a little bit of
I see. I see.
I
I
feel
can
like
definitely see it now.
using it as contour and blush is perfect for you. Like, it looks like you've just been like, boop, Jack Frost's like just booped you on your nose.
Now,
that's honestly like my goal, what I'm going for.
It is
now,
fantastic.
for our watchers, what do you guys think? Should Fudge have a green and red beard, or should we go with our glistening tinsel?
We will have
So
a reaction vote in our Discord. So
wonderful.
make sure you join our Discord server so you can actually join in on the vote.
We
Here's the question though: have we shown them what the green and red beard looks like?
Oh, there are pictures of it in the Discord.
Are there? Okay, I just
There
saw
are.
what you sent me.
No worries. But
Hmm.
I will go and I will make sure to go and kind of tidy up a little bit because there's certain mistakes that you can't see on camera. But again, this is for theater, so there'll be certain things that you know right now looks nice and full and glittery, and I'm gonna take a look at myself. Oh yeah, it looks like that looks pretty great actually on camera. So now I will definitely go and say I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit down here and do my neck too because I don't like this hair just kind of chilling there. But that's because I'm weird
It
about things.
honestly, it looks like shadow.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
I can see both sides. It does kind of look like shadow. At the same time, if I were you, like if it was my beard that was going down, I would do the whole thing because it would
Mm.
I'm.
bother me.
I was gonna go and say as the OCD brain, which
Yeah. Yes.
Daniel's actually gonna share with all of you. Daniel was diagnosed with OCD in 2019, and it's changed my life for the better because it helped explain so many things. And for all of you, perhaps are in the holidays and may not be neurodivergent, just go and know that there's a whole bunch of us just like you, and that we have all these little weird idiosyncrasies that we have to go and do and things like. Um, as we come to a close, and as we go, we spend all this wonderful time. I want to go and say thank you for being here with us. I hope if you followed and you've actually applied your own little beard, I would love for you to go and take pictures and put it up in the Discord, especially if you are not naturally a beard grower. And if maybe some of our day dumbs or anyone else in the in between would like to go and show what they did so I could go and see and we could all go and have little beards. We will be taking this week off from Legion and we will not be playing Legion on Thursday. But I do want you all to go and know a few things before I go. We will be here on the week of New Year's, and we will be doing a little bit of stuff with you. We will be here on Monday for Vampire the Masquerade, on Tuesday
Map
as
making.
well.
Yep.
Map making on Tuesday. Um, Also, I would like to share with all of you, uh, as someone who has been having an extremely hard time during the holiday, I would like you to go and all know that today has made my holiday so much better being able to share this. And I hope that you were able to have a moment to do something silly with us. And seeing a full grown 36-year-old man with glitter all over his face made your children laugh, and perhaps they're going to make you laugh. And they make the holiday a little bit easier for you too. Uh, with that being said, please go and know that if you just so happen to need a place to be on Christmas and you don't have a place to be physically, you can be here with us and you can pop into the Discord. We will say hi and we will just kind of be around and we'll be able to go and talk. I want you to know that you are very special to us. We deeply, deeply appreciate you. We deeply appreciate the time that you take to leave your comments, to wish us well, the gifts that you send us, the comments on our streams. It's also wonderful to be able to go and share this with you. The experience of the year has been very sweet and has been very kind. I can say from the bottom of my heart that
Don't get her.
the
Look at me.
channel has been so good for me in a time of very dire need. Losing someone that you love can be very difficult, and I know that a lot of you have gone through this. I lost my mother at the end of July, and she was the only parent that I had. So, Christmas was her favorite holiday. It is also mine. And as you can see with my Christmas tree and all the decorations I put up in my house and outside, I want her memory to live with that, and that she knows that I am making the effort still. And I would like you to make the effort as well. Even if you don't have the time, even if you don't have the resources, you don't have to do a big tree. You can carry the spirit of the holiday in yourself. You do something nice, buy someone a cup of coffee, say something kind, share with them the spirit of giving. Religion, denomination, none of that matters. What matters is an act of kindness that they can remember. An act of kindness that is done from the heart, an act of kindness that you do for someone that you know that cannot repay it. Because that is true kindness, and that is the spirit of the holiday. So, with that being said, I hope that you have an excellent holiday. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. And I hope that we see all of you on, I believe, the 30th.
30th is for the D&D one-off.
I hope we see you all on the 30th. So I can go and do this again for all of you to go and see. And have a lovely, beautiful weekend. Merry Christmas from us on Something Wicked. And from Frankly, I Don't Give a Fuck. We love you very much. Take care and happy holidays. Bye.
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 How you doing, Daniel?
I'm there.